Hey everybody, John here. Okay, one quick video before the end of the day. This one's important. We're going to talk about insurance. We're going to talk about car insurance. We're going to talk about health insurance. All right, let's talk about car insurance first. Obviously, you're noodling around the country in your RV or your truck or whatever, pulling a trailer. You've got, hopefully, a car insurance. Now, the question is this. When you are work camping on somebody else's property as an employee of that family or that company or whatever, will your car insurance cover you? And that's something you may want to discuss with your insurance company or discuss with the company that you're working for. And here's what I mean. If you are in a golf cart and you are escorting somebody around the property and you wind up knocking a kid down in the golf cart, some states may see that as a vehicular accident, and you may not be covered, or you may want to give your insurance company a heads up on that. The other thing that you may run into is you can get somebody somebody who hasn't backed lately or doesn't have confidence backing, and they will get to the campground and they will want you to back their rig in. And so the question then becomes, are you covered by your insurance in that situation? Or if you work for a larger company that's self-insuring, are you only covered during when you're on the clock? Or if you're living on site, are you covered all the time? This kind of stuff. The other thing let's talk about is health insurance. Now, if you live in one state and have health insurance there, if you're young enough to not be covered by Medicare yet, then you need to give some thought to, okay, if I'm going to spend the summer working in Maine, will my insurance company cover me there? And if so, do I need to give them a heads up? Do I need to find out if any hospitals up there or what have you are in network, so that I need to go to a Providence operation versus a Evictus or whatever, some other medical company, I don't know. Anyway, so there's that. Now, the other thing you may want to consider is, like in our case, the company we work for offers us health insurance, but only after 90 days of being with the company. And for us, that sort of catches us at the end of our season, but still allows us to go to the doctor and have annual exams and stuff like that. That being the case, I got on the phone straight away and called my insurance company in New Mexico, and what I said was that I have a history with my doctors and my labs and all that, my hospital where I had my kidney stones in New Mexico. And the company I work for is, as part of the package, you have to take, I don't think you can opt out of it, they just sort of cover you under the umbrella, but they are giving me health insurance for a month. And I was worried that I was going to have to unenroll from New Mexico health insurance, take this Kaiser Permanente thing for 1 month, and then when it expired, reapply via a life-changing event through the exchange back to get New Mexico health insurance again, thus potentially losing deductible or some sort of seniority with regards to pre-existing appointments and or stuff that I had already arranged in New Mexico. Do you follow me here? I don't necessarily have time to go over that again, but the fact of the matter is, you don't want a short-term policy or being offered by your employer to basically flush down the toilet your 9 months worth of medical history and insurance. So the best bet is to call your insurance company and lay it all out with them. In my case, what I had to do was, because I, at that time, was getting some money on the exchange, I had to call the IRS and determine that the value of the policy being offered was basically, it was pittance, and so it didn't matter. But there's that. So again, look at the car insurance stuff, because you don't want to, in a campground very busy with kids and stuff, you don't want to back into somebody else's stuff in a vehicle that somebody has asked you to back in. You don't want to run over a kid, God forbid, in something that you may not be insured in. And also, like I said, you don't want to be far from home and not have medical insurance when you think you do, or wind up taking a crappy plan that they offer to you and basically negating your existing health insurance. So if you have any thoughts or comments down below, I know we've run a few seconds over, but I thought this was important enough to do that. Like I said, if you have any questions down below, leave them there, and do me a favor and subscribe. Otherwise, we'll talk to you later. John out.